Some BMW owners fix the same problems their neighbors are spending thousands chasing, for almost nothing. And the difference between them isn't money. It isn't a better mechanic. It's 5 specific pieces of knowledge that the industry has absolutely no interest in giving you for free. I've talked to BMW owners who replaced the same battery 3 times in 4 years. Owners who paid for timing chain investigations when the real problem was a $40 solenoid clean. Owners who handed over $150 in diagnostic fees to be told something their own phone could have read for free. That ends today. In the next 15 minutes, I'm walking you through 5 things that will help you catch, prevent, and sidestep the most expensive BMW problems before they cost you anything, or before you pay the wrong person to fix the wrong thing. Stay with me, because hack number 4 alone could save you from replacing your BMW battery twice as often as you ever should. And most shops won't tell you why. Welcome back to BMW Mechanics. This channel exists for one reason: to give BMW owners the inside knowledge that keeps them in control of their car. If you're new here, hit subscribe. No fluff, no filler. Let's get into it. Before we start, I want to be straight with you about what these hacks actually are. I'm not talking about shortcuts that damage your engine, not bypassing safety systems. What I'm talking about is knowledge. 5 things your independent specialist either assumes you already know or quietly profits from the fact that you don't. Every single one of them is free to use. Let's go. Hack 1. Stop paying $100 to find out what your check engine light means. The first hack pays for itself the day you use it. Every BMW built after 1996, and that covers virtually every car on the road today, is legally required to have an OBD2 port. It's a 16-pin diagnostic socket. On most BMWs, it lives under the dashboard on the driver's side, usually tucked behind a small cover near the steering column. That port holds your car's entire story. Every fault code, every sensor reading, every time your engine coughed or threw up a warning light, it logged it in there. Every single time. Now here's what the dealer does with that information. They charge you a diagnostic fee, often $100 to $150, to plug in their scanner, read those codes, and tell you what's wrong. And the thing is, most of that charge is pure margin. The technology isn't expensive. You can buy a BMW-compatible OBD2 reader for under $30 on Amazon. There are even free apps for your phone that handle the basics. But here's where I need you to pay attention. Not all OBD2 readers are equal when it comes to BMWs. A generic reader picks up standard powertrain codes, something like P0300, which is a random engine misfire. That's fine as far as it goes. But BMW also uses its own manufacturer-specific codes that cover ABS, airbags, comfort systems, the transmission, and more. To read those, you need a BMW-specific or full system scanner. For most owners, something in the $30 to $80 range gets the job done. You don't need a $2,000 dealership tool. You just need enough information to walk into your independent specialist and say, "I pulled the codes. I'm showing 2A82 and 2A87. What does that mean for the quote?" And suddenly, you're running that conversation, not them. That shift alone, knowing what your car is telling you before anyone else does, that changes everything. Keep the code reader in the glove box. Use it every time a warning light comes on. Never walk into a shop blind again. Hack 2. The VANOS rattle mechanics love to misdiagnose. If your BMW has ever made a rattling or ticking noise on cold start, one that fades away once the engine warms up, you need to hear this. VANOS is BMW's variable valve timing system. It's been on virtually every modern BMW engine since the early 90s. The name comes from the German variable Nockenwellensteuerung, which means variable camshaft timing. It's one of the reasons a BMW engine feels different from everything else on the road. It adjusts when your valves open and close in real time. Better torque at low revs, more power at high revs, better fuel economy everywhere in between. Here's the problem. VANOS failure is one of the most commonly misdiagnosed faults on BMW engines. The symptoms: rough idle, hesitation under light throttle, power loss below 3,000 RPM, that cold start rattle, they look almost identical to timing chain wear. Vacuum leaks, ignition faults, so it gets misdiagnosed repeatedly, and owners pay for the wrong repairs repeatedly. The 2 most common causes of VANOS failure are clogged solenoid screens and degraded O-ring seals. The solenoids control oil flow to the VANOS actuators. Their internal screens collect varnish and contamination from old, dirty oil. The O-rings deteriorate from heat and pressure, causing the system to lose oil pressure overnight, which is exactly why you get that rattle on a cold start. The system needs a few seconds to build pressure before it can do its job properly. Now here's what matters. The fix for a clogged solenoid is not expensive. A specialist can clean those solenoids, and in many cases, that's all it takes. But if that rattle gets ignored or misdiagnosed as a timing chain issue, you're looking at quotes for thousands of dollars of work that may not even be necessary. The codes to know: 2A82 and 2A87. Those are BMW's VANOS camshaft position fault codes. If your OBD reader from Hack 1 shows either of those, VANOS is where your specialist needs to look first. The prevention is simple. Regular oil changes with BMW-approved full synthetic oil. The VANOS system runs entirely on engine oil pressure. Dirty oil clogs the solenoids. Clogged solenoids cause VANOS symptoms. It's that direct. Don't let anyone throw expensive parts at a VANOS rattle before the solenoids have been inspected and cleaned. That is your money. Don't let it go in the bin. Hack 3. The fluid that's quietly destroying your BMW calipers right now. Quick question. When did you last change your brake fluid? If the answer is when it looked dirty, or worse, I'm not sure. This one is for you. Because brake fluid doesn't look dirty when it's destroying your calipers. It looks completely normal. And that's exactly the problem. BMW's official recommendation is brake fluid replacement every 2 years. Not every 50,000 miles. Not when the color changes. Every 2 years, on a time interval, regardless of mileage. Most BMW owners have no idea that interval exists. And most of the time, when they find out, it's because a caliper has already failed. Here's why. Brake fluid is hygroscopic, meaning it actively absorbs moisture from the air, right through the rubber seals and hoses in your brake system. Even a perfectly sealed system allows this to happen. The absorption rate runs at roughly 2 to 3% per year. That sounds minor, until you understand what moisture actually does inside a hydraulic brake system. Water has a far lower boiling point than brake fluid. Under hard braking, temperatures spike fast. Water-contaminated fluid can reach boiling point and form vapor bubbles in the lines. Vapor compresses. Brake fluid doesn't. When vapor is in the line, the pedal can't transfer force the way it's supposed to. That is brake fade. On a BMW. At highway speeds. But most owners never hit that dramatic moment. What they get instead is the slower, quieter version. Internal corrosion. Moisture in the fluid attacks caliper pistons, master cylinders, and brake lines, invisibly, over years. By the time a caliper starts sticking, the damage is done. A BMW caliper replacement runs into several $100s. The brake fluid service that prevents it, every 2 years at an independent specialist, costs a fraction of that. The dashboard reminder on most modern BMWs triggers the change automatically on schedule. When it comes up, do not defer it. If it's never come up and your fluid hasn't been changed in over 2 years, it is overdue. This is the service that costs almost nothing, and the one that causes serious damage when it gets skipped. Hack 4. The battery registration trap. Why your new battery keeps dying. This is the one I mentioned at the start. And this is the one that costs BMW owners the most unnecessary money. Picture this. You've had your battery replaced. New battery goes in. 3, 4, 6 months later, problems again. Not holding charge. Start-stop has stopped working. Odd electrical warnings showing up. You go back to whoever replaced it. Pay again. Same cycle. Here's exactly why that happens. Every BMW built after 2002 is equipped with what BMW calls an intelligent battery sensor, the IBS. It's a small module on the negative battery terminal. It tracks everything: voltage, current, temperature, charge cycles, battery age, health, continuously. Over time, your car builds a precise charging profile, tuned to how that specific battery ages. It knows when to charge more, when to charge less, how to protect the alternator and manage power across every system in the car. When a new battery goes in, the car has no idea. As far as the digital motor electronics, the DME, are concerned, the same old degraded battery is still sitting there. So it charges the new one the same way. Too hard, too aggressively. The alternator runs at higher output than the new battery needs. The new battery gets overcharged. It deteriorates. And 6 months later, you're doing it all over again. The fix is called battery registration. It's a software process, done with a compatible scan tool, that tells the DME a new battery has been installed. The car wipes the old profile, resets its battery statistics, and recalibrates to manage the new battery correctly. Done right. This takes the battery life from the 6 months you'd otherwise get to the 4 or 5 years a BMW battery is actually designed to last. This is not optional. It is not a dealer upsell. BMW's own technical documentation requires it on every IBS-equipped vehicle, which is every BMW made after 2002. Any independent BMW specialist with the right tools can do it. It takes 10 to 15 minutes. It needs to be on the invoice every single time a battery is fitted. Here's the statement that will make some mechanics uncomfortable. Most BMW batteries that fail within 2 years of being installed were never registered correctly. The car wasn't charging them right from day one. The battery wasn't defective. The system was treating a brand new battery like it was already worn out. Before any battery work starts, ask one question. Will you register the battery to the DME? If the answer is uncertain or dismissive, find someone else. Hack 5. The symptom BMW owner's mistake for engine failure. Here's a scenario that plays out all the time. The car starts feeling slightly flat. Throttle response isn't quite right. Fuel economy has dropped. Then one day, rough idle. Hesitation. Maybe a misfire warning on the dash. The owner figures something serious has gone wrong. Takes it in. Gets quoted for ignition coils. Pays. The problem gets better for a while. What nobody told them is that the coils failed because of something that should have been serviced thousands of miles earlier. Something cheap. Something routine. Something their service history either didn't flag, or they pushed off because it seemed like it could wait. Spark plugs. Here's how the failure chain works. As spark plugs wear, the electrode gap increases. The plug needs higher voltage to fire. That higher voltage demand puts sustained stress on the ignition coil that generates the spark. Over time, that stress degrades the coil. The coil fails, and the owner pays for the coil, without ever addressing the plug that caused it. On the N54 turbocharged engine, that's your 335i, 135i, and 535i. This sequence is almost predictable. The recommended spark plug interval on that engine is 45,000 miles. Not 100,000. Not whenever they look worn. 45,000 miles. Because the turbocharger creates additional heat and pressure that accelerates electrode wear faster than a naturally aspirated engine. The N52, the naturally aspirated 6-cylinder in your standard 3 Series, 5 Series, and X5 from the mid-2000s, runs to 60,000 miles between plug changes. Still far shorter than a lot of owners realize. Because BMWs don't flag spark plug health the way they flag oil life. It doesn't show up with the same urgency. This is exactly the kind of maintenance that the CBS, BMW's condition-based service system, doesn't always catch. Because it models mileage, not combustion stress. On a car that's been driven hard with lower mileage, the plugs can be worn out long before any service reminder fires. What you need to do right now is simple. Find your engine code. It'll be in your service paperwork. Or use the OBD reader from Hack 1. It'll pull it for you. Then look up the BMW recommended plug interval for that engine. If you're past it, or getting close, get it done at the next service. The cost is a fraction of the coil job it prevents. Don't wait for the misfire warning. By the time that shows up, the damage is already being done. 5 hacks. All free to know. All rooted in how your BMW actually works. Hack 1. Get an OBD2 reader and stop paying $100 every time a warning light comes on. Codes 2A82 and 2A87 are VANOS. P0300 is a misfire. Know before you walk in. Hack 2. Cold start rattle that fades when the engine warms up. Suspect VANOS first. Clogged solenoids and worn O-ring seals are the most common cause. Regular full synthetic oil changes are the prevention. Don't let that rattle become a $1,000 timing chain diagnosis without ruling out VANOS first. Hack 3. Change your brake fluid every 2 years. It absorbs moisture whether the car moves or not. Degraded fluid corrodes calipers from the inside and, in the worst cases, compromises braking when you need it most. This service is cheap. The consequences of skipping it are not. Hack 4. Every time a battery goes into a BMW built after 2002, it must be registered to the DME. If it isn't, the car overcharges it, the battery fails early, and you're replacing it again in 6 months. Ask the question before the work starts. Every single time. Hack 5. Know your spark plug interval for your specific engine. The N54 needs plugs at 45,000 miles. The N52 runs to 60,000. Worn plugs stress the coils. Coils fail. Coil jobs are expensive. Plugs aren't. 5 things. None of them cost $1 to know. All of them have cost BMW owners real money not knowing them. Everything I've mentioned today, the scanner, the oil, the brake fluid, is linked in the description, and it's all stuff I'd recommend whether I made a penny from it or not. If this video stopped one unnecessary repair bill, share it with a BMW owner who needs it. The more of us who understand how these cars work, the harder it is to take advantage of us. Has a shop ever replaced your BMW battery without mentioning registration? Tell me below. Hit subscribe if you want more of this. Stay sharp, stay in control. See you in the next one.